Copyright of sound recordings under United Kingdom law. This video relates to copyright of sound recordings in the United Kingdom only. Why have I made it? I have a collection of old 78 RPM records, some of which are of historical interest, and I am happy to share these recordings via YouTube. I am careful only to make videos of records that are old enough to be in the public domain and therefore free for the public to use as they wish. It is very frustrating when I upload a video to YouTube and, before it has even been published there, a copyright claim is made. The purported copyright owner either seeking to monetize my video or put advertisements on it or to block it in 100 and something countries. Sometimes the claim is entirely spurious. Recently I uploaded an operatic trio from 1905 and the claimant seemed to think it infringed their version of the same piece, despite the soprano in their version not even being born until 30 years later. It is clear from this that often the copyright claim is filed by a computer without the purported copyright owner having a clue what my video contains. I always file a dispute whenever I receive a copyright claim. So far, I have won every single dispute. In the United Kingdom, copyright of a published sound recording expires 70 years after the end of the calendar year in which the recording was published. Therefore, anything published before 1949 is now in the public domain, and you are free to use it as you wish. Publication dates of records can be obtained from discographies on the internet, from old record catalogues, or deduced from the date a performer died. How to dispute a copyright claim? Go to YouTube, click on your logo at the top right, then click on Your Channel, then on YouTube Studio, top right, then on Videos, menu on the left-hand side. This brings up all your videos. If there is a copyright claim, these words will appear against the video in the column headed Restrictions. Hold the cursor over the words Copyright Claim and a pop-up will appear with See Details in blue. Click on this and a pop-up entitled Copyright Summary and Status will appear. Halfway down on the right, click on Select Action and then click on Dispute. A pop-up titled Dispute Claim then appears. Check the box near the bottom and click on Continue at the bottom right. In the next pop-up that appears, click on the bottom option, then on Continue. Another pop-up appears. Check the box and press Continue. Another pop-up appears with a box titled Why is this content in the public domain? Fill this in on the lines suggested below. Check all three boxes, sign the signature box and click on Submit at the bottom. A pop-up saying Dispute Submitted then appears. The copyright claimant has 29 days to respond. Very often they don't bother. If they insist they have copyright, you can appeal. Go to the Help section for this. A typical response to why is in this content in the public domain, which I file, reads as follows. The sound recording on this video was of original Columbia or whatever shellac record number so-and-so, dating from year over 70 years ago, and my personal property recorded on my own premises in the United Kingdom using my own recording equipment. I quote verbatim the United Kingdom Copyright Designs and Patents Act 1988. 13a. Duration of copyright in sound recordings. The following provisions have effect with respect to the duration of copyright in a sound recording. Subject to subsections 4 and 5, copyright expires a. At the end of the period 50 years from the end of the calendar year in which the recording is made. b. If during that period the recording is published 70 years from the end of the calendar year in which it is first published. Columbia or whatever shellac record number so-and-so was published in year so-and-so, which is indisputably over 70 years ago. It is therefore equally indisputable that in the United Kingdom copyright in this record has expired, and that the soundtrack on this original record is now in the public domain. I have included the text of this video below in a form suitable to copy and paste.